What's going on with the snow? Hey, yeah. I said, hey, what's going on with the snow? What's happening? Do you guys ever realize that I use my hands a lot? I was doing my Empower Your Week, last week? And my boyfriend's like, what's going on with your hand movements? I'm like, I always got the hand movements. And I've noticed that I start the market updates like that. Happy Monday! What? Woo! How was your weekend? How about that Super Bowl? Wow! Did you eat way too much yesterday? Me too! How about that halftime show? You know what I'm saying? Woo! Well, hopefully you had a fabulous weekend. Today, my friends, what are we talking about? You guessed it. We're talking about snow, all right? What buyers and sellers need to be prepared for when it snows in the Pacific Northwest. Obviously, last week, we got our yearly snowfall in the city. Are we going to get more? I don't know. Actually, you know what's funny? I was literally having a conversation with my boyfriend about this like 2 weeks ago, and he said, do you think we're past the snow for the year in the city? I said, I don't know. It's still early. Then boom! Next week, snow. The snow hit. It was like Snowmageddon. First couple days, one of my best friends and I were like, some snowstorm, huh? Little trickles. And then we had about 4 inches on our car a couple days later. Man, who was the idiot at that point? Me? Her? Neither one of us. Neither one of us are idiots. You know what I'm saying? Gosh. But I'll tell you what. It's not fun coming home from vacation when you're on the beach and it's sunny and it's just so lovely to snow. I mean, in the mountains, yes, because that's where it belongs. But when you come back, it's like, did I take the trip the wrong week? Should I have gone last week instead of the week before? Because then we would have been there when it's snowing. And then we come home and it's all sunny and it's melted. Anyways, our snowfall used to be like maybe 1 day, maybe 2 days. And as the years go by, you guys, it's obviously sticking around a lot longer. So what's actually pretty neat to see when I looked out the window the other day is we now have more snow plows in the streets, in the city. That's a big win. Or is it? I don't know. We never were known for snow in the city here, but we may not get a ton of snow in the Pacific Northwest, but when we do, it's definitely important to know how to navigate it, all right? Again, now in the mountains, that's a different story. Want it there. We get snow there all the time, but again, you should stay there. All right, so buyers, you're asking, well, what should I do? What should I be prepared for? All right, so negotiating power, okay? Snow can slow the market down a little, and sellers may be more willing to negotiate, especially if their listing's been on the market for a bit. So if you are in the market, this could be your golden opportunity for better deals, snowflakes and deals. What's not to love there? But remember, snow doesn't stick around. See what I did there? Does the snow stick? It doesn't stick around for long, all right? So if you see a home that catches your eye, you'll need to act quickly because the brief winter wonderland that we have here won't last forever, all right? So don't wait until the roads are clear and the competition gets fierce again. Limited inventory on the flip side. Fewer homes are being actively shown during snowy weather. So you might see a smaller selection, maybe. Obviously less people out during that time, but here's the upside, less competition, okay? So if you find that perfect home, you're probably not going to have to fight 10 other buyers with a quick offer. So get out there, but do it safely because nothing's worth the risk of your life. So you'll plan accordingly. I have faith in you. It's also important to inspect. Snow and ice hide in all kinds of places, you guys. There's leaks, roof damages, or even frozen pipes. Make sure you conduct thorough inspections or wait until conditions improve to ensure the property is in the condition you expect. The last thing you want is a hidden roof leak turning into a flood once the snow starts to melt. Okay, you put the offer in, your offer got accepted, and now you've moved in. What do you do after when it's during the winter? Winterize your exterior pipes, all right? So one thing you can do well before the snow starts falling is winterize your exterior pipes. By the time you throw on that first hoodie or Sherpa, it's actually time to start thinking about protecting your pipes. And actually, if you're already rocking a Sherpa, it might be too late. That's the time I put it on. It's when it's absolutely freezing outside because I just tend to be a little too warm in those, you know? Okay, so here is how to winterize. Disconnect any hoses from outdoor spigots and drain them to avoid freezing, all right? If you have outdoor faucets, make sure they're insulated with foam covers or pipe insulation. For exposed pipes, consider adding pipe insulation or heat tape to prevent them from freezing, okay? In some cases, you may want to shut off the water supply to the outdoor pipes entirely and then just drain them. What else should buyers do? During the winter, also check for any signs of drafts or air leaks around windows and doors and seal them up. Insulate your attic to prevent heat loss and check your furnace and HVAC system to ensure everything's running smoothly. And if you're moving in during the winter, keep an eye on snow buildup, again, during those limited times we have it, but around the snow buildup around your roof to prevent ice dams and potential leaks. Sellers are asking, well, what should I do to my house during the winter? Same thing the buyer would do after they move in. Winterize your exterior pipes. If you're selling and you aren't living in the home, you still need to winterize those exterior pipes, okay? Don't forget to turn off any exterior water sources and drain those pipes to avoid any freezing. Quick story, I had a client that got under contract. It was, last year? Yes, when we had that super freezing cold weather, and all of a sudden, small little drip in the crawl space turned into just water coming down the inside of the crawl space. Got it fixed and everything was fine, but just things that you can be prepared for so that doesn't happen, okay? Exposed pipes can burst, and trust me, that's a mess that no one wants to deal with, okay? If you're not already doing it, get the foam covers for outdoor spigots or insulation for exposed pipes, all right? This step will save a ton of headaches down the road. Well, Laura, can I winterize the interior? What a great question. Yes! If you're not living in the home while it's listed, don't overlook the interior plumbing either, okay? Here's what you can do. Keep the heat on, even if you're not in the house. Set the thermostat to at least 55 degrees Fahrenheit, all right, to prevent your pipes from freezing inside. Open cabinet doors. I know it seems silly, but if you're leaving for an extended period, leave the cabinet door under the sinks open to allow warm air to circulate around the pipes, okay? Drain the pipes if necessary. In some cases, if the home is empty for a while, it may be worth draining the plumbing systems entirely to avoid frozen or burst pipes. Remember, that is a mess that no one wants to deal with. Ain't nobody got time for frozen pipes, okay? And then leaks. What? And then one of my favorite things, keep things cozy, you know? In addition to winterizing, make your home feel welcoming, all right? Make sure your walkways and driveway are clear of snow and ice. Sellers, you want potential buyers to feel like this house is a refuge from the cold. So think about creating a warm, inviting atmosphere both inside and out. I can't tell you how terrible it is to walk into a freezing cold house and it's like, all I want to do is get out of here. Buyers feel the same way, like it's freezing here, let's just go back into our cars. And then they're missing the best parts of your home. So make it warm, cozy, and inviting. Come on in, stay a while. Snow in the Pacific Northwest might be rare in the city, folks, but when it happens, remember those tips I just gave you? It can throw a wrench in your buying or your selling plans. I had a showing scheduled for last Monday and the snow hit and we had to cancel. Almost had to reschedule a blue tape walk on Thursday, but we made it, hence the 4 inches I had on my car that morning. But don't let it melt your dreams. See what I did there? That was good. Moment of silence for that. Delays and scheduling, okay? So snow can throw everything off, from showings to inspections and closings. So be ready for a little flexibility, all right? You might get a call saying from the seller, the listing agent more than likely, we're snowed in, so the showing is rescheduled for Tuesday instead of today. All right, plan for delays and give yourself some extra time for that winter wonder chaos. Flexibility is key. Snow means buyers could be late or they need to reschedule showings. So be flexible with your times, especially during a snowstorm. All right, a little patience goes a long way. And if you're not already flexible with your schedule, you might want to practice yoga or take up ice skating in the meantime. Although, do you think that really helps your staying flexible is doing ice skating? I don't know about all that, because yes, you gotta be flexible for... Anyways, we'll move on. I know that your safety is important too, okay? I totally understand that. And maybe you're home from work because of the snow as well, but remember, so are the buyers. And if your home's been sitting longer than you want it to, this might just be the opportunity for that one buyer that they have the only time to see your place. And then guess what? They make an offer. So it goes both ways. Winter curb appeal. Snow might be hiding your lush green lawn, although it may not be super green in the winter time, or though it might be because we get more rain. You know, and those beautiful flowers if you plant them during the winter, but that doesn't mean you can't still make your home stand out. Make sure your yard is cleared, okay? The exterior looks pristine and all paths are easily accessible. And snow might be hiding your curb appeal, but it's not hiding your effort to make things shine. Okay, sellers, stay with me. One last thing for you to remember. If you are laying sod in the winter, I have a client that's listening at the end of the month, and if the grounds are frozen, guess what? If you're planning on laying sod before listing and the ground is frozen, it can't be. So if it is, the sod won't root properly because frozen soil doesn't allow the grass to establish the root system. It needs to thrive. To ensure your sod takes, wait for a time when the ground is thawed, ideally before freezing temperatures hit or after they pass. And then if rain is in the forecast and the ground is not frozen, that's going to be great too because you need to keep that sod watered. Whether you're buying, you're selling, being prepared for the snow and the chaos that comes with it will make things smoother when the flakes start flying. All right, so bundle up, keep your sense of humor handy. You need that. And let's tackle this snowy season together. And if you need help navigating the winter market, you know where to find me, preferably somewhere with hot cocoa and a clear driveway. Again, I am Laura at Laura Sinclair Homes. My phone number is 425-442-6265. Call me and we can talk more about how to strategize. Thanks for joining me today. Hope you have a fabulous Monday. What happens when we make Monday the best? It sets the tone for the rest of the week, and then the rest of the week is just awesome and wonderful and amazing and holy crap, just so full of energy. You guys are fabulous. Again, Laura Sinclair with Laura Sinclair Homes. If you need help buying, selling, or investing in real estate, call me, 425-442-6265. Peace.